Okay, good day. Welcome to the Great White North, aka Canadian Corner.
How's it going, eh?
Bob McKenzie, this is my brother Doug. Today our topic is dog scoops. Okay, like at our place we don't need one because like the yard's real big, so the dog just goes out and it doesn't matter.
We just don't walk in the yard and don't ever mow the yard real early in spring without doing some cleanup first.
Otherwise, that won't be that color.
Oh, hello. Do you have a warrant to be here?
Oh, yeah.
It's time for a change in this country, my friends. A real change.
Wiggle and squirm as you might, it is really hard to put lipstick on a pig.
When I'm Prime Minister, I will keep my promises.
WTF.
Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics. Justin Trudeau is a fighter, fighters get knocked out.
The one we call Canadian.
Gentlemen, beam me aboard.
Hey gang, what's up? Aaron here, Canadian Looney. So we're trying something. This is a bit of an experiment. I am trying to test something else with my friends here to see if we're set up for another site. Because YouTube's been cracking down on a lot of people, and we're trying to get a little bit of freedom there. Whatever. Good to see everybody. It's going to be busy in here. I'm doing a lot of things. It's going to be tricky to interact with the internet. We're on these different platforms. Anyhow, it's great to see everybody. What we would like to do is show this video, which really kind of illustrates what has been going down lately in Canada. Let's go.
Thank you for making yourself available.
It's great to be with you, Renee. Thanks for having me.
So you want the federal government to lift all taxes from fuel, all federal taxes.
Yes.
How do you know that the gas companies will pass those savings on to consumers?
Competition. Because if one does not pass it on and the other does, then the one that does will get all the business. Now, you have to make sure the Competition Bureau is watching. There can be no collusion. That's the job of the federal government, to break up any collusion and prosecute it where it happens. But right now, the biggest gas price gouger is Mark Carney's Liberal government. They're raking in money hand over fist because of these higher prices. They collect three taxes: the excise tax, 10 cents. Then there's the new Liberal carbon tax, which they call the Clean Fuel Standard, another 7 cents. Then the GST, not just on the fuel, but on the other two taxes, a tax on a tax on a tax. And while they have backed down to pressure from Conservatives to suspend one of those three taxes for about 4 months, I believe they should get rid of all federal Liberal taxes for the rest of the year. That'll save people 25 cents a liter, $20 a fill up, and $1,200 between now and Christmas time. And in addition to that, it will lower grocery prices because farmers and truckers will be able to bring us our food more affordably. If you got it, a truck brought it. So everything gets more expensive when you've got expensive fuel. And right now, obviously, there are higher prices in the world. We can't control global oil prices. But what we can control is the taxes the government applies, which makes it so that we're now paying about 15% more for gas at the pumps than the Americans do. So the Americans pay less because they have less tax, and their companies are forced to compete with each other to deliver more affordable prices at the pumps. I don't think our consumers should have to pay more than the Americans, and that's why conservatives are saying zero gas tax for the rest of the year. And I would also add that it's not just about saving at the pumps, it's about powering our economy. If you think of our roads, our highways and byways as being the veins of our economy, the affordable energy is the lifeblood of our economy that runs through those veins to deliver the parts that go between factories that help our manufacturers take in their inputs and deliver their products. So low cost.
So that's a lot to take in. Pierre Polyev, who has been, I think, so stellar. Like, he got cheated out of his seat. He took that on the nose. He's back in the House. There's so many things out of the control. And the state media portrays him as the villain. Like, it's a weird dynamic.
Abundant, affordable fuel supercharges and powers our economic health.
The feds did get rid of the excise tax on fuel, and that includes jet fuel, yet we have seen airline tickets skyrocketing in prices. Is it fiscally responsible to remove all taxes when economists call this a handout to gas companies?
Well, first of all, the money doesn't belong to the government. The reason why Mark Carney is running such a massive deficit, and your question is fair because Carney's deficit is twice as big as Justin Trudeau, so we do have to be mindful of that. The reason, though, is not because taxes are too low. He's bringing in more revenue. It's because his spending is out of control. So he's increased spending by $90 billion above Trudeau-era levels. I'm saying cut back on that wasteful spending. Cut back on the $26 billion they're spending on consultants. Cut back on the bureaucracy. Cut back foreign aid. We can't feed our own people. We're sending our money out of Canada. Cut back on the handouts to fake and phony refugees that are getting better benefits than our seniors. Stop the tax havens like the one that Prime Minister's company uses. You know, I find it interesting.
All right. So we're going to have to try to explain what we're doing here. I hope this is looking and sounding the way that we think it should. We're going to try to explain right now. Yeah. Again, so YouTube cracked down on a bunch of places. We're going to do something different here at Canadian Looney, and there's going to be some growing pains in the meantime. I'm not giving up. I find this stuff very interesting and important. I think it's important to have a voice or some voices there that are just trying to show exactly what is going on. Because the state media, the CBC, CTV, like the liberal paid for shit, it doesn't tell you the truth. Like, it promotes a cause that is against your future. It's frustrating. And then if you speak on that, they shut you down. Anyways, not going to get into that too much. My name's Aaron. This is CanadianLooney.com. CanadianLooney.com. Put that in. And we'll be doing all the things that we've always done on YouTube, but we're doing it from a different place, which is CanadianLooney.com. I don't know if I'm explaining that clearly enough, but we're not going to be only available on YouTube. We have our own channel. We'll have our own chat room. You can get your own username. You can get your own email, CanadianLooney.com. We can set this stuff up. Like, and we're going to be doing it because they're trying to constrict this to the point where we can't really communicate. And I'm not down with that. Like, we've got this interface that looks okay. There's some work to be done. I've got a lot of things to learn, guys. However, I've got even more that I want to share. Like, I'll work on the things I need to improve, but also in the idea of sharing more of the pertinent information that Canadians need to see. Because again, the state media, the CBC, CTV, all those things the liberal hacks pay for, we've got to be done with that. So that is it. I know the channel is, I've not been posting videos. It's a confusing time. I don't think I'm scared about that anymore. And I do want to make videos to my audience. And I understand that YouTube can reach the most people if they want. Anyhow, that's enough about that. Yeah, exactly. Trees. Don't believe mainstream media ever. Like, they're so anyways, I'm just trying to come up with some other options because, again, I was very proud to be a YouTube content creator, like to accomplish, I guess, that goal. But if they're going to be that way, that's the kind of boss they want to be. I'm not interested in that boss, so I quit that job and we're on to the next thing. It was really hard. It's very difficult to get your own site. Like, again, go to CanadianLooney.com right now and hit the live link. You'll see the same thing you're seeing here now on YouTube, but on a different interface. It's got its own chat room. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, we're working on some things. We're trying to grow. I love this audience. I want to bring that over to a different spot, possibly. But again, I'm not just going to have some boss like say, oh, you did it wrong, and not say what you did wrong and shut you the fuck down and think that's okay. Like, it makes my brain boil. I can't believe they did that. Like, again, I'll survive. But like, there's a lot of people. This is going to be, anyways, not into that part of the conversation so much. Anyhow, gang. Oh, there, we've got one. We've got one. Look at that, Kirk. Anyhow, gang. Oh, there, we've got one. You've got one.
Hey, guys.
Look at that, Kirk.
Yeah, it's smooth there and it works.
Not too bad. Like, again, I've got some echo, but I think that.
Yeah, it's smooth there and it works.
Welcome, everyone. This is my man, Kirk. He's my, he's both my arms. Like, people say, like, your best buddy that helps you out in certain situations is the right hand. Kirk is both arms. Best buddy that helps you out in certain situations. Was it hard to get on here, Kirk? Is both arms. Was it hard to get on here, Kirk? Is both arms.
Yeah, the link that you provided through the chat took a while, but persistence and I got to turn that down. That doesn't work. A little wobbly getting in, but it finally made it through. Probably my error more than anybody else's.
I'll tell you what to do. Or my recommendation would be take that initial link.
No, I'm not hearing you.
You're not hearing me. I think that's because you turned down. I'm not hearing you. I think you need to put your headphones on for these. I think that's because you turned down. Because you turned down the other computer. Again, it's probably the headset. Probably.
Turn down the other computer. Again.
Anyhow, Kirk, this is messy and sloppy.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay, here we go.
This is messy and sloppy, whatever. But again, it's a step in the right direction. I can't pay attention to the keyboard today, but somebody's watching. And is that working for you? Can you hear in real time?
Yeah, actually, Aaron.
So
I'm hearing. Yeah, this is confusing. I got to turn volume down.
no, take your time. Take your time.
Watching on
Kirk.
my laptop, and I'm
Take your
using my
time.
cell phone's camera, and I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear. I think we're good to go.
I think again, I've got it open on a different computer, but I've got the.
I can hear you.
No, we're good, bro. Again, this is a weird setup, and so people will be that are watching.
Yeah,
do have
I
some
think we
people
got it.
watching. And again, gang, like to the group, what we're trying to do is YouTube is cracking down on whatever they're cracking down on. We're trying to find freedom in other ways of doing this. So you'll see, well, maybe it's not there right now, but there's going to be links to where you can see this on the web. Like here, I'm gonna post that link in the chat. And it is right there. So awesome. Here, Kirk. So I post this in this one. And so if anybody that is in this chat here, this is what I want to show. Go there to that site, CanadianLooney.com.
Yeah, just bear with us
and
here,
you will
guys.
see this. And again, we'll improve the content, but right now it's about making sure the connections are working, Kirk. And we have to kick the tires some way. This is an experiment. Like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just saying hi to folks on the chat. Old habits die hard. Aaron.
No, for sure no, I'm drawn to those people. I like right now it is crushing me that it's not like able to engage with all of our good people. But this is an attempt to get us to a better spot. Like similar news stories, but yeah, there's something that I want to talk about at Ranch, but I don't think it helps. Like,
geez, I should have had a shave this morning. Wow.
That self-consciousness will go away. So yeah, like how hard was it to get in from your phone? And also what I was going to recommend is you take that initial link that I sent, you save it, and you put it in a spot so you know exactly how to, you can change it after that. Like, know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I get that bit. Yeah, it was a little bit of a tussle. Just luckily, we had experience.
It's just patience. Like most of the time when one of those things come up. I'll tell you, setting up this website, like again, like most people are still probably just watching on YouTube, but I've got another website that this is broadcasting simultaneously on, and it's a free one, and you can get an email there. There's a whole bunch of good things, but we're alleviating the. We just have a different spot that we can broadcast what we like to broadcast, and not have people say like you're breaking the rules.
Mhm. Well, this should help solve our issues. I do believe, Aaron.
Do you want Kirk again? We are live here. Whatever. How about this for an experiment? I'm going to try to play a video from my hard drive and see if you can listen to it with me. Again, we're here now, and these are the kinks we've got to work out. So I'm going to play a video from my hard drive and see if we can both see it and listen and hear and comment. How does that sound?
Okay.
We're going to try that.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm trying. We are trying. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, Aaron, this is a little much
secret
for an old guy
weekend
like me to
backroom
wrap
deal
around, but,
between the Minister of Justice and the Bloc Québécois took precedence. So the question to the minister is, why did a political advantage mean more to this Liberal government?
So, like, can you hear me, Kirk? Like, as this video plays?
I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. I'm not getting any volume at all on my cell phone, but I am getting it on my laptop.
Yeah. So, like, again, just wondering if you can hear me, and then as I play this video, if it's a smooth transition. This should be smooth right into Larry Brock.
Than the will of the Canadian people and faith leaders across this country who are adamantly opposed to the removal of this defense.
Yeah, it worked very nice.
Honourable member for York Centre.
To the minister, as a member of the Jewish community.
All right, so
Sure
like
appreciate
we've got
you
that.
folks sticking
That's
around
pretty
through
cool.
this,
So it's back
technical
to
BS we're
you
trying
and
to
I.
work through, but it's a bit of a trick.
No, well, right now what I can tell is there is a 8-second delay between me saying whatever into my mic and you hearing it, when everything else is in real time. Very small issue to figure out.
Yeah.
But if we go back to the video, but again, we're just going to pop back to the video with both of us kind of sitting here on the side.
With one of the largest Jewish communities in the country, I do not believe that Bill C-9 will do anything to accomplish in protecting the Jewish community. But I'd like to ask the minister a professional question.
So that works. How long does it take, Kirk, for you to hear my voice after I ask the question? Do you think?
Immediately. Like you asked the question, you showed the clip. Now we're having this discussion.
So it's very, very quick. Like it's not an editing problem.
A legal question. The Liberals flaunt the new obstruction and intimidation offense.
Just looking for some kind of smoothness, right? Like
I don't think so.
It's okay, you think, or?
But it's already criminal to obstruct someone from entering a synagogue or a school. It's called assault. And it's already criminal to intimidate someone from doing something they have a lawful right to do, contrary to the Criminal Code 423. That is called intimidation. But don't listen to me, Minister. Listen to Mark Sandler, a lawyer.
Again, that's not the most interesting clip that I've got right there. But again, this interface, though, where people can just phone in, because eventually you did figure it out. Like how to get here, right?
Yeah, eventually I did, but we've got a heck of a lag between.
No, I see that. I see that. I see that. I see all the negatives every time. But the positive is that besides an 8-second lag on audio from me to you, everything else is okay.
Is better than anyone who testified before our committee.
That's not the greatest clip.
At the invitation of the Liberals and said, quote, the proposed
executive order and even the Impact Assessment Act was ruled on elements of it unconstitutional by the Supreme Court of Canada. Right. If the government can punish speech, it can.
So what do you think is the next move? Again, I've got to fix this delay, which I'm not sure where that comes from. Like, we've got more to come, gang. Like, again, we're trying to grow this and build this for the audience. For real, we're not going to be bumming money on here. We're not looking for memberships. We're looking to do something different, like, and have some freedom. Come and join us. CanadianLooney.com. There's options on there, lots of videos. I don't know what else to do or say, Kirk. Again, I'm on YouTube, so I'm not just going to run a video without me being on it.
That's cleared up. This thing is smooth as silk, and it's going.
Yeah, again, I don't know where that delay is coming from. We're going to reset and try to get that figured out.
It's going to work well. See, I even.
It's again, I'm going to have to look online and see what it recorded. But besides the delay between you and I, which I know that there's. Anyhow, Kirk, I'm gonna drop this one and give you a quick call and see like how we can figure out the delay.
Yeah, and I'd like to appreciate the folks that are here with us on this. I realize it's choppy, but in the end, it will work out to be something very, very positive.
No, I agree with that assessment. Like, we're working in the right direction to make it better for viewers to take in this information. That's it. There are some growing pains.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just took a glance at the chat, and the old goat, 8 seconds is a lifetime when you're in a car accident, though.
It's hysterical. Thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that like.
And he continues on, and he says, "Grow breasts and wear bright red lipsticks." LOL. Works for Jasmine Lane.
It does. That's a fact. Anyhow, gang. Maybe we're gonna do just a regular YouTube video after this, so I can interact with the audience. this interface is challenging that way. But again, we're trying, guys. They're gonna shut everybody down. We're gonna find another way. So that is it. It looks okay. Like, check it out on CanadianLooney.com. Like, it looks good. Click the live. It looks all right. I'll call you back in a couple of minutes, Kirk, on the other one.
You know, Aaron, maybe a solution is I think maybe, oh, this is really confusing, but I'm going to just blast through whether you're talking or not. I think we need to fix our lag error and come back live a little later today as another experiment if our viewers can stand that much.
Yep. I totally agree, Kirk. And I'm going to wrap this one up and call you back
But
on
the lag
Facebook
is the thing
just
we got to work
after
on
this.
right away.
Okay.